It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Sacramento Kings. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Lakers. That game was high scoring. Tonight, they'll need to be better defensively. And DeMarcus Cousins, no question about the talent, but Kenny, can he be the best player or at least a top 2 player on a championship contender?
Oh, yes. You know, maybe 2 depends on the rest of the roster, but his leadership skill is still a work in progress.
You know, the league is largely about small ball now and pace, but Cousin always causes matchup problems with his size and skill.
Agreed.
And now, with the tip-off coming up shortly, we go courtside. Kevin Harlan has the call.
You mean shortly like you, Ernie?
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way. But listen, they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, and they're doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
Now Sacramento starting 5. On the wings, Hield and Bogdanovich. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at the point. Now here's Barnes. Here's Bogdanovich, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact. You know, the Kings in 2016 in that draft swapping spots with the Suns, and they went from 8 to 13, and in exchange acquired the rights to Bogdanovich. Sacramento might like to do a 2-over on that with the 13th pick, but Bogdanovich is certainly a keeper.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Well, Bogdanovich, highly decorated in Europe, Brent. Won medals, a EuroLeague title, he did it all.
Yeah, over in Europe, known as one of the best players that was playing before coming over to the NBA. And last season, a 25-year-old rookie with some great presence, but he played a lot like a veteran.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. The drive by Rondo. Pass to Bradley. Rondo kicks to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron passes to Davis. And they're on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. And Rondo sends it back.
An average shot blocker. The key for Rondo is to know when to leap up for those rejections. That time using length.
A nice shot by LeBron.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now here's Rondo. 9-point game his last outing. Right side Davis. In the corner, it's James. Good on the triple. James has got 5 points so far.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, this is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. And he told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, Fox just found a little bit of space there, and he burned the defense.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Cousins, no good.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bagley with the ball. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Loads it up for Davis. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Fox. Averaging about 16 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome. Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
Healed outside. Kicks it to Barnes. Pass to Bagley. The three. They get a hand on it, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. LeBron against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Goes up from the top of the key. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by LeBron James. Yep, it counts. Fox has got 6.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
LeBron against Bogdanovich. Outside Bradley. Davis in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Down low and stolen by Barnes. Fox kicks to Bagley. Barnes outside. Tries from 10. The Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
And Davis throws it down. The season now starting to take shape, Brent. We have a better idea of who the real championship contenders might be.
There seem to be a lot of familiar faces, Kevin.
I agree.
Yeah, always.
That's okay. I like that.
Yeah, I do too, because in the beginning of the year, we have to do those radio shows and make predictions. Some of our predictions are coming true, thank goodness.
I know, we look smart, don't we? Or
I don't know about
you
that.
know you look smart. I don't. You look smart.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Danny Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bagley. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Barnes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Bogdanovich. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Hield. And Greg, for Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his commitment, no doubt, is off the charts. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Kuzma with it. Edmonds there. Kuzma passes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Fox. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
The Kings trail by 8. Passes it to Holmes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw. Dave Joerger in his 3rd season with the Kings. Before that, 9 seasons, Brent, in Memphis, with 3 of those being the Grizzlies head coach.
Yeah, an interesting end to his time in Memphis as things just kind of went awry between him and management. But the personnel decisions is what it came down to. And he has a fresh start in Sacramento with a very young, very energetic team that needs some direction. Maybe Dave Joerger, the guy to get the job done. Well, the Kings entering their 2nd full campaign here without DeMarcus Cousins. Did they get equal value in that trade that they made? Probably not. But they have the flexibility, and they've added to this roster with some young talent, and see if they can make some combinations here work to escape the mediocrity that they're in.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Giles kicks to Bielitsa. From 11 feet away. Fox, no good. And the Kings talked about a culture change as they parted ways with Cousins. Brent, do you see it that way?
Well, DeMarcus Cousins was learning and growing. And the interesting thing you go back to is his relationship with Denver Nuggets coach now, Mike Malone. It seemed like they were on a good path, and then a lot of other things happened around this basketball team. So just trying to clear the air, trying to make things fresh and new. They have the new arena. I think that's helping them along. But now it's incumbent on the front office to deliver with this clean slate they have in front of them.
Here's Giles after the basket by the Lakers. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for McGee. 7th in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma. That one is no good. Greg, as we get closer to the halfway point of the season, it's clear just how impactful LeBron James has been on this roster.
It is night and day from the Lakers of last year to this year. This is just how much adding a player like LeBron can change your team. He just does so much and opens up so many options for everyone else on the roster. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
To the middle, here's McGee.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Sacramento has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. Kuzma kicks to Cook. Off target from outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, a versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league as really just a raw athlete, it's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brent, we're seeing shorter training camps. I don't know if it adds to injuries or takes away from injuries with fresher bodies. What do you think about that whole philosophy?
I believe that the shorter training camp did lead itself and lend itself to more injuries last year. And one of the things that I'm concerned with, Kevin, just on a physiological level for players, is that what they are doing to prepare themselves for the season as an individual player, working on your weaknesses and doing those sort of things, is not the same as getting into training camp and preparing yourself for your stamina, your endurance, and your wind. And I wonder if there will be some moves in the next couple seasons about trying to get off the individual training and get back to more of the endurance stamina training, so that these little injuries are just not part of a season in the future.
Now here's Kuzma, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Shoots from the right block, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Kuzma's got 5.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
The rebound by Giles.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Buddy Hield in for De'Aaron Fox. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you wonder how much of the Kings' scoring struggles are really self-inflicted. Either guys sped up on possessions or trying to make too much happen on their own. Last season, the league's 3rd best shooting percentage from long range, but they were bottom 3 in terms of their three-point attempts.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Trevor Ariza. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Cousins, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Cousins, over Bagley, and again, no good by the Lakers. The Kings trail by 5. Hield dishes to Barnes. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Count that bucket. Bogdanovich against Rondo. He kicks it to Davis. Over Giles, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 points.
I mean, the coaching staff, to have a guy like Anthony Davis with that kind of versatility, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. Easy playbook.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, Bagley is out there with Giles. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard. Now here's Rondo after the miss from Buddy Hield. Bradley can't get it to go. Healed against Bradley. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Healed against Bradley. 4 on the shot clock. Healed, can't hit.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Kings making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 9 points last game out. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Barnes. Great touch on the 16-footer. Barnes has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Sacramento. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, just a terrific display of shooting, focused on taking shots that the offense was designed to create.
And so many good things can happen for you when you just take your time and get to the spots on the floor where you have tremendous confidence.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. LeBron, he's checked in for Avery Bradley.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Rondo no good on that one. There are a lot of guys that can just blow right by you. They turn on the jets and they're as quick as a hiccup. And there are some guys with that quick first step that they're a blur.
I love watching Damian Lillard in Portland when it is that he has one of those, most of the games he has it going, but one of those games where he's really got it going, and the way that he can get around a pick and get into the hoop. Damian Lillard, explosive. Put Kyrie Irving, put John Wall's blazing speed on that list. And sometimes Goran Dragic, the way he weasels into a lane, and I mean that in a good way, finishing off.
No, I like that word. It's a good word.
He's fantastic. So we have tremendous explosive point guards who get the job done.
Here's Barnes following the basket by LeBron James. Down low, and the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Los Angeles on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rondo, there's the pass to James. And it's denied. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And they're pushing it up. Here's Barnes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now just a 2-point Laker lead. Rondo kicks to James, and stolen by Dedmon. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Kings also at the sub. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Hield outside. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
And he knocks down the first one. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. That one drops. He ties it up. And the Kings not just rebuilding the roster, Brent, but also the franchise's reputation.
Well, agents and executives in the past year have been a little frustrated with the fickle leadership coming from the Sacramento Kings, and eventually those perceptions matter.
Trying to get open is Davis. James with the bucket.
Now he's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Poked away. It's stolen by Rondo. Fast break. The Lakers. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hield. Count it from 12. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Rondo kicks to Green. Back to Rondo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. And Dwayne Dedmon, a player who started his NBA career late, was a rookie at age 24 and then floated around to several teams, but he has gone from being an end-of-the-bench guy to an important rotation player in just the last few seasons.
No good on that one. And with Dedmon and the teams he's played with, he always has found a way, Greg, to slot in and give you good minutes.
Yeah, what I love about him, he knows who he is as a player and plays to his strengths. Never gives up on a play on either end of the floor. And now he's even added a three-point shot to his arsenal to kind of further expand his versatility.
Well, the one thing the Kings have gotten right, Brent, is this new home arena. It is one of the best in the league.
Well, on warm Sacramento nights, what's really cool about this place is they open it up. So you got the natural airflow. It sneaks in. It feels comfortable here. Something these fans can take a lot of pride in with what they've done in downtown Sacramento.
Here's Bielitsa. He has 5. Kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holmes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
Holmes and Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover. And yes, it's good. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Cook, the pass to Davis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Davis has got 8.
The ball rotates over to AD, and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
Timeout called by the Kings. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Up top, Dedmon, guarded by McGee. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. 5 on the clock. The turnaround. Kuzma pulls it in.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
2 points. That one goes.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Ariza. And the layup is good. He's got 7.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. Cook kicks to Davis, lets it go from deep. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Cook looking it over to the paint. Got a piece of it. Holmes with the steal. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Kuzma passes. Oh!
What a throw down by AD. He really rocks the rim with that one.
The Kings trail by 6. Now, here's Fox. He has 6. To Holmes. Passes to Fox. Fires for 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle, stolen by McGee. Davis kicks to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Kings. Holmes got his 5th rebound in this one. The feed to Ariza. They need this. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dudley comes in for Davis, and it's Avery Bradley in for Danny Green. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento.
One shot, find the lanes.
Trevor Ariza, no good on the free throw. Lakers leading by 6. Left side, Bradley. The pass to Cook. Kicks it out to Bradley. A 3-pointer off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Ariza much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he makes the first. James checked in for Jared Dudley. And so he hits both.
Well, he talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
James looking it over. Out to Kuzma. The tray. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for James.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Now here's LeBron. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 7. It's Bielitsa. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
That one good for 2.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Cook. Out left to the wing. Here's McGee. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night. Feeds to Fox. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
The question mark for De'Aaron Fox coming into the league was his jump shot, Brent, and his lone season at Kentucky, 21% from the three-point line. That climbed over 30% as a pro.
Well, hopefully he just has progression as a shooter in the league, and that'll be a major impact on just how far De'Aaron Fox's career goes, and if maybe one time in the Western Conference he'll participate in the All-Star game.
A free throw off from Fox.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Here's Hield following the basket by LeBron James. To the inside. Fox, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good. James.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Bradley against Hield. Seconds left. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hield's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. That's our strength anyways. And for us, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
This is how you know the king is not playing with you. LeBron taking over the first half, wanting to leave nothing to chance. Just dominate, baby. Just dominate. His athleticism at his size and this far in his career, remarkable.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
Yeah, that's not really his forte, Greg. Unselfish play.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Avery Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Davis, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's LeBron, Rondo. Here's Cousins, outside for Rondo. The 3, and James with the basket on the assist by Rondo. 25 points for LeBron.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Healed against Bradley, and stolen by LeBron. And Davis, here we go. It's good. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fox with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Bradley can't get it to go. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Kings trail by 8. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Barnes.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Fox against Rondo. Inside. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Rondo against Fox. He kicks it to Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers leading by 10. Outside Bradley. James finds Cousins. And the 3 off target. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Tipped away. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And Davis throws it down.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And with Anthony Davis, you look at how young he is still. I mean, scary to think that his best games are still ahead of him. Not just this year, talking like 3 or 4 years from now. He could honestly be the best player in the league in a short time.
And all right, a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes, too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And with Davis's prime just ahead of him, just what do you think his ceiling might be, Brent?
I don't know. 28 and 11 the last few years. His upside seems to be nightmarish for any opposing coach. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have multiple years of 30-plus with 12 or 14 rebounds. There's simply nothing on the court that AD cannot do.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Rondo. Down low. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists here tonight. Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 10.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Right side, Rondo. Passes it to Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Fox kicks to Barnes. To the inside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
Inside, here's Bradley. Out to the right wing. Rondo can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bogdanovich, the rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks to Cousins. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Good job by Cousins on the catch and shoot game there, establishing that rhythm, catching the ball, and had some flow with that.
Now here's Hield. 10 points for him. Rondo looking over the floor. In the corner, it's James. Davis inside, covered by Barnes. The 3 from Bradley. Good D by Hield. The Kings trail by 11. To the middle. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Danny Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bagley. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Barnes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Hield. Now, here's Fox. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Free throw good, Kuzma. So it's Sacramento now. A 12-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Fox kicks to Holmes. Shoots over Kuzma. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Reza passes to Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dedmon's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James left side. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
It's Bielitsa, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Now Kuzma. 11 points in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, #1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
Well, it's one thing not just to do it in the half court, but to see it in the open floor, recognizing your 4 other teammates running the wings. Those passing skills are special.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Fox.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 25. Outside, Green. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Here's Giles. He averages about 5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now the Kings, fast break. Fox leading the charge. They get the rebound. Giles kicks to Fox. And there's the pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bielitsa. Here's Fox. The offensive rebound. Giles. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Bielitsa, covered by LeBron. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 6. Back to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Here's Bielitsa. He has 6. Dedmon passes to Ariza. Hits the three-point bomb. Ariza's got 14 points for the game.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Timeout called the Lakers. Dwayne Dedmon, not a big name in the NBA right now, Brent, but he's a very productive player in what time he sees on the floor.
Well, he never does anything without misstep out there. Great length for a player. He competes on both ends of the floor, and he bolsters up a front line no matter what position you put him at, the 4 or the 5.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Quinn Cook, and the Kings also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Bradley kicks to Kuzma. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Here's Fox. He's got 12. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
LeBron against Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 3rd in scoring, 9th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. First free throw is good. Sacramento making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The Kings trail by 6. To the paint. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bradley kicks to Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Four on the clock. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jumper for 2. McGee's got 6 points.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And they pick up 2. He has 6.
Can't guard Rondo lightly. Even from inside, he's capable of finding a way to get to a shooting window and score.
Got a piece of it. Ariza against Bradley. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Rondo finds Bradley. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his third foul of the game. Healed from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And that one hits back iron. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Defensively, we're playing without balance. We're coming in, we're saying what's rebounding. That's it. That's what we do again until the next timeout. Simple game. Simple game.
Well, he's asking clearly here, GA, for an all-out effort from his team. But I think you can tell he likes what he's seeing.
I mean, they are playing with heart. Coach sounds thrilled in terms of their defensive effort.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Harrison Barnes. Bagley is out there with Holmes. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hield in at the 1 spot. On the free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 8. Sacramento moving it around. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bradley drives in. It's stolen by Bagley. Hield the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Rondo. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. They get a hand on it. Back to Rondo. Releases from 15. That shot missing. And the Kings going the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Hield. Bogdanovich finds Barnes. Passes it to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Rondo wide open. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
The Kings trail by 6. Hield the pass to Barnes. To the inside. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Lets it go from deep. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Rondo kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Bradley. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Hield, the pass to Barnes. The pass to Holmes. Hield with it. He's guarded by Davis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. And here is Hield. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, they used to refer to him as Buddy Buckets. Maybe that will stick in this league.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Buddy Hield, not the biggest or most athletic player that's on the floor, but his work ethic is undeniable. He is a total gym rat. At Oklahoma, they had to lock up the balls. Otherwise, the guy would stay there all day long and all night.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Hield grew up in the Bahamas. The story goes they didn't have a court until he turned 12, so he built hoops out of whatever he could find.
Yeah, and whatever he found consisted of milk crates or bicycle rims that had rusted up, and he'd nail them up and shoot every shot he could at them, and they'd get torn down, and he'd rebuild them again and again. He's shown that same determination in building up his game at the NBA level.
The Kings trail by 8. Fox kicks to Bagley. Bradley against Hield. Pass to Bagley. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 25 points in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Free throw good. Kuzma.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's Sacramento trailing here by 8. Fox with it. Hield outside. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Barnes. Rebound the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kuzma kicks to Bradley. Davis against Barnes. Fires the 3. And Rajon Rondo the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Fox with it. Picked up by Davis. Fox passes to Hield. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rondo against Fox. Rondo kicks to Cousins, and it's denied.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Rondo against Fox. He dishes it to Bagley. Back to Fox. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
Free throw good, Fox. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Count the basket. And that's now 6 points for Avery Bradley.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
It's stolen by Rondo. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And DeMarcus Cousins enjoys these and one opportunities. Feels like he can overpower just about anything that the defense is going to throw at him.
You know, as dominant as DeMarcus Cousins is, he has a tendency to get in his own way and take himself out of games.
Well, we talk so often about other players in the league taking the offseason to improve some of their weaknesses within their game. I feel like DeMarcus Cousins in the last 3 years has matured immensely and has been much more in control of his emotions and his approach and maybe finding a new home. There have been some strides in DeMarcus Cousins and his demeanor that I think he should be very proud of. And Anthony Davis is just as complete a player on the offensive end as you're going to find. Great facing up, great mid-range, plays with the back to the basket. One of the things that is his best quality, Kevin, that does not get talked about much is just how devastating he is in transition. One of the game's greatest runners and finishers. And when you're playing with a point guard who will advance the ball, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Now here's Barnes after LeBron James's miss. Now here's Rondo. In the corner, Bradley with it. Now the feed to Cousins. Kicks it out to Bradley. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Brentford Davis in his offense, the stat lines he can put up are just jaw-dropping.
Man, even from a historic standpoint, very few big men can dominate a game in the multitude of ways that AD can. Incredibly quick with his decision-making. He's really got great footwork. And with his length, he has the easiest time getting a shot off any switch. I mean, it's just an automatic mismatch. He is truly a special player.
And here's Rondo. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. To the middle. Here's LeBron.
Orchestrating right now. Rondo should be playing with a baton.
The Kings trail by 11. Fox passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. James finds Cousins. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, last season was just devastating for DeMarcus Cousins, a big man with an Achilles tear, and that's a tougher injury usually for a heavier or taller player, and DeMarcus is both of those. It happened right before the All-Star break. I hated to see it, but happy he's been able to get back on the road to recovery, and hopefully he'll regain his all-star form.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Cousins and his Achilles, quite often a very lengthy recovery, and you aren't guaranteed, Brent, to be the same afterwards.
No, I think that's the biggest concern, obviously. The one thing that Cousins has, though, is with his size and strength, that if he can get down the floor, he can still dominate from that position. But, yes, I'm with you, Kevin. We all are hopeful that Cousins can have the athletic ability and the mobility that he had prior to the injury.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Bogdanovich against LeBron. They get it back. Bagley dishes to Barnes. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Fox against Rondo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Shooting two, gentlemen.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. The Kings trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Los Angeles on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Quietly, Buddy Hield has had some good moments in the NBA thus far. I know coming in, a lot of attention as a high draft choice, but his offensive game and the players around him as they get better are helping Buddy Hield out.
Now here's James. Back to Rondo. From deep. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The wide open look here for Fox. Hits it from 3-point range. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
James against Bogdanovich. Here's Davis, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
#1 pick overall in the draft coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Hield against Bradley. Hield right side. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Bagley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a 1-possession game.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Bogdanovic gutsy with that one.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. He kicks it to Davis. Over Barnes. And the shot is long. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Fox passes to Hield. Pass to Bagley. And here is Fox. He's guarded by Cousins. Just 4 to shoot to take the lead. Here's Bagley. Money!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Now here's LeBron. Kicks to Davis. Passes it to Cousins. And here's Rondo. On the wing, James. In the corner, Bradley with it. Trying to get open is Davis. Knocks down the 3.
Now, he's been in these situations before, and Bradley coming through again.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 1. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Challenge is to get that good look, preferably the guy with the hottest hand.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Hield, guarded by Bradley.
Hield stepping up right now. Great sign for this young player.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
High post Cousins. Over Bagley. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.